Hello, 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 this is QED Denial, bringing you yet more content for the QED YouTube channel. This is Game 3 between Joypek and Manipulator for the Southeast Asia Clan League Week 5. Manipulator here spawning as a Protoss in the top left, and Joypek spawning as a Terran on the bottom right. Interesting map pick by Manipulator. He's picked Arid Plateau, which is one of the new maps from this season in the ladder pool. Interesting map because it's open for, well, the 1-1-1 really. It's a straight up map. It's a 1v1 map, so you know exactly where you are, and you get a bit of nice chat there from both of them. They're a good player, thanks for the games. QED, the Mana Clan. We're nice to everyone, and why shouldn't we be? Same, love a good sport. Beautiful talk there from Manipulator and Joypek. Like to see who comes out on top on this one, won't we? But esports is who comes out on top. Obviously, esports. And we'll bring up the production tabs. I love that one the most. It tells me what's going on. And we'll bring up the names. As it stands, pretty standard openings again. I would be interested to see if Joypek will go for a 1-on-1. He knows where his opponent is. Or whether he'll just go mass marines. As he saw that saved him in the last game, in a game which surely he should have lost if the push would have been better. Manipulator used some bad micro. Left his stalkers blocking his Templars, preventing the storms from going down, which was very unfortunate because he had that match. So he had to turn those Templars into Archons to back up his Stalkers, which again I think was a mistake. He probably should just pull down the ramp, hope they followed and dropped Storms. But he panicked, turned them into Archons, they all got sniped, which just left Joypek building mass Marines and raining them across the map. The Scout's going out now for Manipulator, but I don't know if he'll make it in time before he actually gets walled off. Actually he will. The scout will definitely be there before the wall's off by Joypek, so yet again he'll have a probe inside his base. I hope Joypek watches out this time for a proxy pylon. He could revert back to that, because it's a very large place to build units, place to build your structures at the beginning of the game where you spawn. Plenty of little gaps up here where a nice little pylon could hide, which could ruin Joypek's day with another close 4 game, which could be actually what Manipulator's going for this, but he's actually got the SCV straight onto that probe. He's not taking any chances. This SCV's in. Scouting, sees a second pylon, sees the gas. He's actually blocked a cyber here. The cyber that Manipulator was about to drop there, Joypek got in the way of. It was purely unintentional, but worked. I'd say that Manipulator looks like he's probably going to go for the 4 gate again. He went for that last time on a map where he knew where his opponent was, so he probably will go for the same here. Joypek on the other hand needs to drop his second supply depot, and soon. He's got the marine out, but he needs to put that down soon. Dropping a mule. Nice work there. He's already muling up, already getting those minerals going. Typical Terran OP. As it stands, this looks like it's going to be a 4 gate. He's just got about the probes he needs. He probably stop building probes now. Start croning. Yep, definitely a 4 gate coming from Manipulator here. He's going to 4 gate and try and get straight up there with probably a pylon located around here. 1 unit marches up here that gives you enough vision here that you can spawn. You can start warping in here and just charge in. But this is a good defense against a 4 gate. He's going for a 4-axe. A 4-axe all in. No 1-on-1 here. A 4-axe all in with a tech lab. So with Marauders. Marauders take rid of those Stalkers, and the DPS from the Marines to get rid of those Zealots. And this probe's going to get in. He's going to see the tech lab, which is a sign that Marauders are going to come. He's also going to sit here, obviously to build the pylon, which is very, very silly, and he's just realised that and lost that probe, which is very unfortunate for Manipulator. Now he's going to send another probe out there to do this, which all affects your 4 gate. He's actually dropped a second gas, so he's dropped out of the 4 gate now. I think because he's scoured that tech lab, he's decided that the 4 gate is not going to be what's going to be for him. It looks like he's going to go for some kind of blink stalker play. Again, making use of the fact that there is lots of space up here with 1 observer. You could blink up your stalkers up here, snipe buildings, snipe units, and then blink away, either down there or even down here. Plenty of avenues to get up and down. So that's probably a wise choice as well. He's got 2 more gateways coming, unless he's going for that charge that Archon we had last time, which wouldn't work so well, and this was such a small choke, and the fact that Joypek is going to hit with some serious pressure shortly. He's already got 2 Marauders out. He's got a 3rd on the way. He's got 2 lots of Marine. No, he's got a Reactor coming up and a Marine. So he's going to push out with this. Even this small force, this is enough to scare off this Zealot Stalker, but he's not going to see it. Hopefully he lifts the supply depot in time. When this push comes up, if he lifts that in time and he holds it off, it would be very, very, very handy. He's not lifted up in time. So this Zealot and Stalker has got into the base, which is very, very, very bad news for Joypek. He's bringing his units back to defend it. What is he going to do about this? That was very, very bad management. The blink's coming up, so it's going to be a blink player's undescription. He's trying to take out some of these some of these SCVs, but it's not going to work. He's brought back a force now. He's actually revealed what kind of force he has running. He's lost another SCV now. No, he lost 2 SCVs, I think, in the total. Have a look at units lost. 4 units lost. We'll go down to... I had this up before, so I should be able to find it. There we go. Workers killed. So he's killed 4 workers. So one of those was a scouting SCV, and vice versa for Joypek. So he's killed 3 workers with that, and no units at all killed. Whereas Joypek's managed to take out 2 units. So it's fairly decent trade. He did lose a mule there, which is probably not what he wanted to do, but you can't win them all. See, he's already tooled up to put this pile on here, so I'd say it's going to be some kind of blink play. This group here, though, could run into it halfway through. If it can block this off, again, they're going to, like, ships in the night going to pass. They're not going to have any vision of each other. The robo's up. They haven't got the observer up yet, though. So it's a bit early for this kind of blink play. Now, this probe is not seeing that force going up. If he pushes... No, he did see the probe. He needs to push, though, now. If he pushes now, there's no units at home. And he could just run up there and cause endless amount of damage. As it stands, though, he sent his units back. They're going to scout this proxy pylon, which is a very good thing. Let's see how Manipulator responds to this. He is going for that blink play. He's got the robo up. A factory is going up from Joypek now, which will be handy. He's supply blocked himself again. That's one thing about Joypek's play he's got to be careful of. He has massively supply blocked himself, and he's building no supply depots at the moment. He hasn't even got the energy to call down extra supplies. So he's got 2 coming down now. Don't even go for a 3rd. You supply blocking yourself way too much. They've brought the stalkers back now, seeing that got sniped and seeing how big a unit it is. He's brought the stalkers back. The robo's up. He hasn't built anything out of the robo as of yet. But he needs that observer. He's going to go for that Blink's play. He's managed to keep the Protoss on 1 base here, but so is he. There's but 1 base at the moment. Both are nervous to do anything else. This is the last game of the best of 3. So I understand that they'd be scared. They don't want to do anything wrong here and cost this game for their team. I mean, all these points count. But still, no second gas from Joypek either. So he's got a mass mineral income to keep building Marines and possibly build that expansion. I wouldn't be surprised if he drops it, even if he drops it here and just floats it over. If he wants to keep this 1 base be safe procedure. The Blink's up. Mass stalkers and 1 observer coming. He's way oversaturated on 1 base though, and should really look at expanding shortly. He's actually split it. He's worried about a drop. Obviously, by the looks of it, he's worried about a drop. I'm not sure how he scouted the starport being up, or just assumed that there'd be a drop coming. If so, it's very wise of him to assume that there'd be a drop. But that doesn't look like that's Joypek's style normally to do drops straight up. He hasn't even built Medivac yet. So probably a bit preemptive with leaving those stalkers and separating your army, as a simple push up here could do a lot of damage. The observer's out now and he'll see what's going on. Joypek's going to notice that both haven't expanded yet, which is just a bad sign. Here comes another proxy pylon. That observer had been sitting there for a while. Probe had been sitting there for a while, not doing much. The MM ball is quite large from Joypek here, and he's now got his first Medivac coming out. But they're going to drop back here with their own warp prism. He's also finally dropping his command center to expand, which is wise to do. Manipulator will get his expansion up slightly quicker because he won't have to float it over. But they both kept on 1 base for far too long this game. Obviously nervous about what each other's doing. He's dropping this down here, probably kind of like a scout. Check that nothing drops coming that way. Better control of what's going on. I don't know if he expects the blink play. I guess he saw a lot of stalkers. Probably thinks that blink is an option since he didn't go 4-gate. As it stands, he's got ground armor level 1 coming up first. He's going to get armor first, which isn't always the best with stalkers. Probably best off getting an attack first with stalkers. Armor's better with zealots, obviously. He's got a warp prism coming in here too. Now he's seen this. I'm not sure how, but he knows this is coming, and he's going to be here right in time to stop it. Now, this thing, he drops the scan and gets rid of the observer. Again, there's been some really good preemptive plays from the players on this. Again, I'm not 100% sure how they saw each other, but they did. I guess he scouted the blink. We'll see if he actually Actually, we'll see. Joypek, has he seen? Oh, he's seen the Twilight Council. So yeah, he's probably selected blink, and he saw the robo going up. So yeah, so that's how he knew that was going on. Whereas Manipulator here, he's seen rack, and he's seen Starport. So he's seen everything. So he's taken out Pylon here. So both have really shown that they can scout this game, and have. I would like more map control though from either of them. They've both kind of given up the map. I mean, here he's got these sentries sitting out in the middle of nowhere. absolutely nowhere. A couple of Marines could come up and take rid of those sentries, and it'd be a lot of investment gone for Manipulator there. He's already gone to Colossus Tech, so he's wasted no time getting Colossus out. So Joypek really needs to make a push now. He's got one random Marine heading up there. He's got one Medivac randomly heading that way. Seems to be down a Medivac. I'm not sure where he lost that one. He must have chased some stalkers with it. As it stands though, Manipulator's getting that upgrade advantage again now, getting shields straight up. So he's going 1-1 in armor and shields, not attack. Very strange. I'm not sure why he'd head that way, going shields straight up. I suppose didn't see any Ghost Academy or anything like that. This is a very dangerous ball here. Just the DPS in general in this is going to be so high that unless he gets some good force fields off, could cause a lot of damage. But he could drop in return now and do a lot of damage in return. The supply advantage is ahead with Joypek. He's scanned, got rid of the observer, so they don't know what's going on. And he's going to do the cheeky lift and drop here, is he? Which will be very, very cheeky. Now he's taken that out. A few preemptive force fields there, but he's trying to supply box his opponent, which a bit failed. First of the Colossi is out. If he did a lift and drop up here now, he could do a lot of damage. A lot of damage. As it stands though, he's still on one base, and Joypek really needs to expand. The second base is up and running, well and truly from Manipulator, and he's producing a lot of units off of it. He's got the Marine count to do it. I guess he was just waiting for Stim to do some kind of push. Oh, he's going to be sneaky and go straight for the gold. I like this play. He's flying it over. Figures I'm behind on a base. I need to catch up. I'll go straight for the gold. So he's floating his command center over to the gold. His MM ball is getting bigger. Probably needs a few more medivacs. He's short on medivacs in the MM ball. He's got the starport. He's got the starport, and he's building the medivacs now. So it's a bit late, but he's like just realised an afterthought that he had no medivacs in the army. One medivac isn't going to heal that many units. Now armor level 2 is going up. So again, it's a very interesting upgrade route by Joypek. He's all focusing on armor and not on attack. With Colossi out in the field, you kind of want that attack. The extra splash damage comes in handy, and all the DPS that comes from it. As it stands, this little poor zealot here is probably going to lose to this marauder. Actually, with that armor up, he should survive. Particularly if the marauder walk moves by him, so that's going to keep control of that map there. Here comes the second medivac. Well, beautiful. Bit of micromanaging here from Joypek. He's gonna kite the zealot. Anyone would think he'd be more concerned about the big army ball in the middle there, but no, a bit of minor micro here from Joypek. I'm very impressed to see, and getting hold of that tower again. He's had a drop in his baso from the War Prism, which is not good at all, as these will cause a lot of damage. But in return, he's going to push in. He's seen the damage it can cause. He's got the gold. He's hoping the Marines that he built in there will be able to help defend against those zealots, and he's going to push in. Already some zealots have just charged forward pointlessly. Some bad force fields here have left a large gap in the middle. It's cut off most of the army, but he's just managed to walk through it. And with the sheer DPS, is just going to crush what's in here. He's target fired down the Colossus, and that's fallen. Now the DPS here is powerful, and he could just have enough. Oh, he's going to just have enough. He's taken it out. He's going to start hitting the space, and these zealots are still causing a lot of trouble. They're not attacking the right thing. They need to be attacking these production things, but they're not. So more and more Marines, more and more SCVs are being built and pulled. He has got an orbital command up on the gold, and he can re-mule off of that. He's got a couple of Marines here, which are going to defend against this. As it stands though, he's now just going to try and charge up the ramp. These zealots are not they should have targeted the production and camp facilities. Instead they're targeting supply bases. It's not going to help. He's got enough supply. He doesn't. It's unfortunate zealots are mismicroing there and targeting the wrong thing. He's going to try and force field this off as best as possible. Unfortunately though, with the Viking and the Medivac, they can see above the force field anyway. And he's trying to take the zealots out and trying to take that Colossus out. It's just too much. He's got SCVs mixed in here to soak up damage. This is just a massive A move to the win here by Joypek. He's now finally supply blocked. It's taken him that long for the zealots to supply block, but he's got enough Marines here now. They can probably clean up the zealots that are behind here quite happily. And those Marines are going to sit there and guard the barracks for their lives. While over here, he can start dropping mules if he needs the minerals. And here we go. First of the mules are going down. Unfortunately, Joypek has won this. Well, not unfortunately. Good game, well played from Manipulator. GG from Joypek. A nice game there and a nice win. And that gave him a 2-1 victory in the recent SEACL League. Thank you very much. This is QED Denial, and I'm out.